right out of the box. It mounts up seamlessly, and you can still see your factory sights and your dots. If you're carrying a Glock 43X MOS for concealed carry and you're considering putting a red dot on it, the Vortex Defender CCW 6 MOA is probably going to be a red dot that you want to consider. But is it worth it? That's what we're going to talk about today. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, my name is Anthony, and here we talk about all things preparedness, training, and education. And today we are talking about being prepared and a little bit of training because we're talking red dots and a red dot review on a red dot that I have been getting to know and using on my Glock 43X MOS, and that is the Vortex Defender CCW edition, and it is the 6 MOA dot. So I'm going to break it down for the Glock 43X MOS specifically and show you where it fits and where it doesn't fit. Hey, you may have noticed in the intro that I was actually shooting in a t-shirt and shorts and in a tucked in shirt while I was using this optic because I was using the new ACS Adaptive Carry Solution holster. That's an awesome alternative carry. It has quickly become my favorite holster for t-shirt and shorts, and I mean gym shorts, no drawstring, anything like that. Anything you need independent of your clothing, you need to be able to carry tucked in, or you need to be carried without a belt or a traditional clipped holster setup. This is the holster, so you can check that out down in the description below. Any other links to the optic or anything else important, going to be down in the description below and then pinned in that first comment. All right, so what is the Defender CCW 6 MOA? It is a compact micro red dot specifically made by Vortex for concealed carry, and it is direct fit to the Glock 43X MOS platform. And what that means is it fits the RMSC Shield platform, and it is a direct fit. Let me get behind the camera and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. In other words, you get a co-witness on this right out of the box. You mount it in to the factory slot on the Glock, and as you can see, it mounts up seamlessly, and you can still see your factory sights and your dot. And I love that. So it mounts directly to the Glock without a plate, and that's why a lot of people choose this for their concealed carry setup. But there's other reasons you may choose it and other reasons you may not choose it, and that's what we're going to talk about. All right, so why do people buy this optic for their Glock 43X MOS? Well, the first reason is that big 6 MOA dot that you saw when I just showed you that. That is great for concealed carry. It is great for fast target acquisition, and it is great for picking up that dot very quickly. As soon as you bring that gun up and into your line of sight, man, that dot is there like, boom, here I am. And you can put it right on that target quick, and it translates to greater speed, great efficiency, and quicker target acquisition, as well as better accuracy up close. And then the other reason is you combine that with Vortex's warranty and their reputation, and it is the safe buy because of price point and basically the guarantee that you're always going to have a working optic because of their great customer service over at Vortex. So those are the main reasons people buy it. But what about fit on the Glock 43X or 43X MOS? Well, it is direct fit as I showed you, but it also is a slim fit. It doesn't change the profile of this gun, and that's really important for concealed carry. Obviously, it's an optic, and all optics are going to have that same distance up from it. But again, if you have a holster with a full sweat guard like that, it's a non-issue because it doesn't contact my skin at all. And so the small profile of that dot fits the Glock perfectly, and it doesn't increase the width of the slide, but a little bit of a fraction, but really it kind of just flushes up with the width of the frame, basically. And so you got a little indentation across the slide there, but the height there off of the side and the height there off of the side, it's negligible. You won't even notice carrying it. So it fits it seamlessly without introducing any major issues. Now, granted, it's not the smallest optic out there for the 43X, and it is not the biggest optic out there, but it is a happy medium in the middle, I would say. So my shooting experience with this and what I would tell you about it is this 6 MOA dot. That's where this gun really shines because you can pick that dot up super quick. So at close defensive distances, it's really easy to track that dot compared to a smaller 1 MOA dot. Now the trade-off with that is what you already expected is precision at distance because a bigger dot covers up more of the target at distance, and so you're not going to be as surgically precise out to say 50 yards or beyond, but I still had decent accuracy at 50 yards. I'll show you that here. All right, Vortex Defender CCW 6 MOA dot, and this is a 50-yard shot down on the right. I got a paper target down there, but you'll see that steel to the right. That's what I'm aiming for, that steel target. So let's see. All right, I hit it a handful of times, as you could hear, and that's 50 yards, so I'm happy with that for my skill level. And so as you can see, I hit that target a handful of times from 50 yards, and I'm very happy with that for concealed carry purposes in the event that I would need to shoot out greater than what we would consider normal self-defense distances. But if you want speed and consistency and not surgical precision at distance, then this red dot shines. It really shines in that department. So let's go over the pros and cons real quick. So the pros, a simple, no-nonsense design. If you like simplicity and a rugged optic, easy to use, easy to shoot, then that is a pro of this optic for you. Also, the no-nonsense warranty and customer service at Vortex, that's another pro. That big 6 MOA dot, that is another pro, especially for concealed carry, and it being balanced out on the frame. Fits the frame well, and it has good carry balance. It doesn't introduce anything weird into carrying the gun. It just fits the gun naturally and holsters up naturally, and you don't really even notice it's there carrying it. Now, some of the cons for people out there is this open emitter design. I think the newer trend is going toward a closed emitter red dot. It's not really a con for me. I don't mind the open emitter. I think it works just fine. I think it shoots just fine. Another con people would say is it's not feature heavy. It doesn't have a ton of bells and whistles on it, but it does have shake awake. It does have protected big up and down buttons, and it is direct fit. And so that's not really a con for me either. I like simplicity of design and ruggedness of design. And then another con is people would say that large dot. Well, if you know about dots and what dot is useful for what situation and scenarios, the big dot makes sense for concealed carry for me, considering that most concealed carry incidents will be closer up and closer in, and so that bigger dot is faster to acquire and easier target transitions, and so it translates to a more efficient and a more speedy use of this optic and the gun. For self-defense or for concealed carry. All right, so my final verdict on this red dot. If you want a simple, reliable, rugged red dot for your Glock 43X or any other platform that this fits, then this is a good choice for you. If you want an enclosed emitter or better features or more bells and whistles, this may not be the optic for you, and there are more expensive options out there. But if you will check the price points on this, I think you'll find it's a very affordable optic. Again, there is a complete guide to this optic with all the ins and outs down in the description below, and I also put it in that first comment. So if you want the full breakdown, comparisons, and all that jazz, go to that link on my website, and there you will find what you need to know. As always, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Thank you for making the choice to defend yourself and those you love. God bless you and yours.